What's going on, guys? It's Coach Dick with Because of Why, your life coach. And today's topic is, why does my child have low confidence? And I have a great diagram, picture, whatever you want to call it. I call it the model of the mind. And it goes like this. It was made by Dr. Thurman Fleet and popularized by Bob Proctor. Now, I'm going to be talking about this, what I call the model of the mind, a lot, because that's where a lot of my teachings go off of. It's changed my life and it's changed the lives I've shown it to. Okay, so just follow along, just bear with me. I'm going to take it slow. It's very simple, it's very powerful, it's very effective, okay? So let's talk about just, also my marker's running out of some ink here, okay? So I'm going to make it so I can write it as clear as day, okay? So the top, just think about this right now. It looks like us, our head, our bodies, and that's the results we get in our lives. The big head is divided into two parts, our mind. Our mind is divided into two parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. You see, those sound like big words. When I first heard these words, I was like, man, what the hell does that even mean? Subconscious and conscious? You know, some people have a general basics and understanding of what the conscious mind does, what the subconscious mind does, but I'm going to share with you an analogy that's very powerful and more simpler and easy to understand. So it's not all those scientific terms, philosophical terms, but I'm going to show it to you like this. Within the conscious mind, it's called the thinking mind. This is where we think our thoughts, we think our ideas, and we can, that's thinking mind, and we can choose what ideas, what thoughts from everyone, from ourselves, suggestion from other people, auto-suggestion from us, what we tell ourselves every day, the thoughts and ideas, we can decide what we want to accept and what we want to reject. So within the conscious mind, you can accept what idea you want and you can reject what idea you don't like, okay? And I'm going to put these sensory factors up here. Our five senses, our five senses that we use, it comes up right here. What we smell, taste, touch, hear, what is the other one? See, all those senses that we use, our five senses, that is how we use our conscious mind, our thinking mind. That's where we get the thoughts, the ideas from our environment, from our outside external sources, okay? See, this is where we have our power, right here in the conscious mind, because we get to decide what seeds we want to plant. In the conscious mind, think of yourself as a farmer, okay? That's my farmer right there. Hey, I'm working on my art, okay? As a farmer, you get to choose what you want to plant in the ground. Hey, this is the season of corn. Let's plant some corn. How about celery, tomatoes, maybe radishes? Let's plant some radishes, okay? And if you plant radishes, are you going to get tomatoes? No, you're not. If you plant cucumbers, are you going to get strawberries? No, you're not. In the conscious mind, you get to decide, accept or reject what exactly you want to plant, what goal you want, what dream you want, what idea, what image you want to see in your mind. And in the subconscious mind, this is where the soil is, where you're planting the seeds. So you get to decide what seeds you want to plant up here in the conscious mind. In the subconscious mind, the seeds are going to be germinated within the ground. Okay? So your conscious mind is your thinking mind. That's where you can accept or reject what type of seeds, thoughts, or ideas. Your subconscious mind is your feeling mind, your emotional mind. Now these ideas cannot be rejected. What the conscious mind accepts, the subconscious mind has to accept. So if the farmer here says, we're going to be planting radishes, the subconscious mind can't say, no, we're not. I don't feel like it today. All right? The farmer says, we're going to plant radishes. The subconscious mind says, hey, we're going to plant radishes. If the farmer says, hey, we're going to plant nightshade or some deadly poisons, the subconscious mind's like, hey, I guess we're planting poison and negativity today, okay? What do you want to plant in your mind, the weeds or the seeds of growth, okay? So your subconscious mind is your feeling mind. Now, within our bodies, this is where we take action. Based on the types of thoughts we think in images. If I tell you to think of a purple squirrel, what do you think of? A purple squirrel. You can picture that in your mind. If I tell you to think of a rainbow fish, it's a beautiful fish and it tastes good, by the way, in sushi. You will think exactly of that, a rainbow fish. You can picture everything. Just think in your mind right now, your memories, your experiences, everything comes to mind by images in your mind. And we think by images. It's like a mental movie, mental snapshots that we take, okay? So, once you think a certain thought in an image, You plant that seed in your mind and you really cultivate that seed and you nourish it by feeling the emotion behind it. And once you feel a certain type of way about that thought, you move your body into action. Your body vibrates at a specific energy, and the way you feel determines that vibration. So, right now, and it goes to this topic of confidence. If your child has low confidence, what are they doing? Okay, let me erase this in the middle. Let me explain this. So, I said here how the conscious mind is where you can choose, and you could choose whether you want to accept or reject any type of idea, right? Whatever image you want in your mind. And you see, the thing is that many times we end up not noticing, becoming aware of what we accept or reject in our lives. So something that's just as simple and negative, if your child goes to school, they may get a D on a paper, and the teacher is like, "What were you thinking? Are you dumb?" And then their friends are like, "Haha, you're dumb. The teacher said you're dumb." And then they go home and you're like, "Oh my gosh, that was so dumb." So the dumbness is coming, it's so common in their lives. That's all they're hearing. They think of themselves as dumb now. They're like, "Hey, everyone's saying it must be true." Right? There must be some truth to it. So they're like, "Okay, now let me think of all the times in my past when I was dumb." Okay, I'm thinking in images. When I went on this roller coaster, I was dumb. When I talked to my friend, I was dumb. When I went against my parents' word, I was dumb. They think of all the reasons of being dumb. They think of those images and they play those mental movies over and over again. And now they're starting to lose confidence. Now they're not being smart, or whatever you label as smart is. Now they're not demonstrating their true potential, capabilities, and abilities. But they keep ending up having this negative mentality, zero self-esteem, low confidence, and that makes them feel like crap, makes them feel like shit. If you tell yourself every day that you're dumb or that you're ugly, you're going to start to believe it. It's like Bob Proctor said, if you tell yourself a lie a million times, you're going to start to believe it. Even if we tell ourselves that we're not worth it, even though that's not true, we are worth it, we will end up believing it because when you say it repetitively with emotion, that seed becomes ingrained in you, where it starts growing roots. It becomes a paradigm, it becomes a habit. So whenever someone says something to you, you're like, "No, I'm ugly. Nope, I'm dumb." Why do you say that? Because you condition yourself to do that. You program yourself like that. You planted those seeds and they're sprouting. Okay? So once you think that negative thought of, "Hey, I'm dumb in school," now you have low confidence and you're not being your normal self. You're demonstrating your true potential. Now you feel dumb. And when you feel dumb, guess what? You take dumb actions. And what happens when you take dumb actions? You get dumb results. And then the process continues over and over again. Now, why I say the process continues over and over again is because humans, we just don't know what we don't know, okay? We don't know that we're hurting ourselves. We're like, "Hey, I don't want to feel dumb anymore. You know what? I'm going to change this thought. I'm going to make it positive. You know what? I'm not dumb. I'm actually really intelligent. What I do is I get my work done on time. I'm so great at what I do, and I work harder than everyone, okay? I go the extra mile. I make sure I do the extra credit, whatever." So then you're battling out that idea, that negative idea with a positive one. But then you get here, you feel good, but then your subconscious, its roots are so strong. The foundation is so strong, that negative seed, that now it's like, "No, you're not. You are not intelligent. You are dumb." Look, let me give you examples of why you're dumb. Then you go back in the same route. You start to take actions that are dumb. Then you get dumb results again. Why? Because you're not conditioning yourself enough. So if you truly want to develop higher confidence and higher self-esteem in your kid, in your child, in your teenager, whoever it is, you need to start with the positive thought. What does confidence mean to them? To me, confidence was going out, shaking someone's hand, being social with them. Confidence to me is smiling, keeping my head up. Confidence to me is being authentic, not having to wear a heavy 10-pound, 10 million pound mask. That I could just be myself. I could smile. I could say thank you to God in public and people stare at me and I just don't give a shit. Okay? Find what confidence really means to your child and have them build an ideal picture of that. Just think about it. What is confidence to you, Brad? Okay, well, confidence to me is, making more friends. Okay, what does that look like? Tell me. What is the image of you who is making friends? Maybe I'm more outgoing, I'm smiling more, I'm shaking more hands, I'm having more fun. You got in picture. We think in pictures. Remember that. You think in pictures. So then, if you keep repeating that thought, you tell yourself that every day, and you think of that image every single day with repetition and with emotional intensity, you will start to turn that negative paradigm, that negative root, that negative thoughts and idea into a positive one. But guess what? This is where it's tricky and it gets a little difficult, because going from low confidence to higher self-confidence is not fast. It's simple, but it's not easy. Okay? Because you're taking out an old seed that's roots are so big, so strong, that it's going to fight back. And there's going to be everything to really tell you to tell them that, hey, you're not changing me. This is how we've always done it. This is, everyone told you that you're dumb. You're going to believe this. And it's going to think of all the past experiences and all the people who told you that you're a failure, that you're dumb. And it's going to feed all that negativity. But what you have to do is wake up every day and go to sleep every night telling yourself how much more confident you are. And give yourself exact reasons. Be descriptive. Hey, I'm waking up today. I'm confident because I'm wearing my own types of clothes. I'm not copying everyone else at school, but I'm wearing what feels good to me. What does confidence mean to you? Find out what confidence means to them and have them say that like as an affirmation every morning, and really get that picture in their mind of what confidence is to them, higher self-confidence. And once they get that picture, you have to constantly repeat that over and over again until you truly believe it. If you don't believe yourself to be confident, then the affirmation is not going to work. The image isn't going to work, right? You have to do it over and over again until you're like, what the hell was everyone else talking about that I'm not confident, that I'm dumb, that I'm a failure, that I'm lazy, that I'm dumb, I'm stupid? What was everyone talking about? I have so much examples. I have so much reasons as to why I am capable. I am worth it. I am smart and intelligent. Okay? If you constantly repeat it and you get emotional with it, it starts to imprint and it creates a new seed in your subconscious mind, where that old paradigm, that old root and habit is getting uprooted. It's getting out. It's getting excavated. It's getting removed, expunged, whatever you want to call it. So then it turns into a positive paradigm, okay? A positive habit. So then you're building your confidence right here. You're going from a confident thought to a confident feeling. So what happens when you feel confident? You start taking confident actions. Now you're going out to meet even more friends. Now you're going out to speak to even more parents. Now you're going out to go in front of a Chick-fil-A line or a Starbucks line and you say a compliment to the person who's taking your order. You start to do these things and they funnel out, but it all starts right here. Getting an ideal picture and thought and idea of what confidence means to them, and guess what? You'll get confident results. It's that simple. But you got to break this pattern right here. You see this? Humans, we go in a hamster wheel. It's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. If you want a different result, you got to change your thinking. And you can't just do it one time. You have to do it every single day repetitively and watch it just transform and change your life. Again, it's simple, but it's not easy. That's the thing that's really cool about humans, is that we can really plant the seeds of positivity or negativity within us. We have the free will that God gave us, so you get to choose what you want to plant in your mind and how you want to live your life. I'm Coach Nate with Because of Why. I hope you comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do that makes you feel great. And I hope you stay tuned for the next videos. Have the best day of your life. I'll see you later. Little body just make me